Now that I have your attention, what is up, Fancy Fancy? It's I, Fancy Man, and today you probably asking, do I have autism? The answer is yes. Not really, no, I don't know. That's a lie. But today, instead of like me being honest to you, let's see if. Uh, Let me clean your face. Wow, actually looks better now. Well, today we're gonna check out this is website called embraceautism.com, and I guess we're gonna check if I have autism. And I don't know if I have it. I don't know what really is the symptom for autism. I don't know what defines it. Some people said that it's difficult to talk, some because it's difficult to be socializing. I don't think it's difficult for me to socializing. I just don't, just don't want to fucking talk to people because it's obnoxious. There's no point of talking. There's no reason to talk. Whatever. I'm not gonna, say autism test can play an important role in. I think I do have. Autism plays can play an important role in your journey of self-discovery and may be important for your decision to pursue a formal diagnosis. For formal assessment, please see a knowledgeable professional. Expensive. I'm not gonna get a doctor for that. Who is qualified to assess autism, and ideally someone who takes co-occurring conditions such as whatever these words. If you like to pursue whatever, we're gonna go for autism test. I go for the short autism spectrum. I think we have 4. I don't think it's like trustworthy because it's just short. So I think I'm gonna go for the 50 statements, and then there's a lot of stuff with it, ASPI, whatever these things are. That's a lot. That's a lot of. That's a lot. So we're just gonna go for 50 because this 50 is already like time consuming already. So I think it's just gonna we're just gonna answer some questions. I'm gonna answer some questions. Let's just not read all that. I think that already proved my autism that I don't want to read all that. Or maybe I'm just lazy. I think I just am lazy. Okay. For each statement below, choose one response that best describe how strongly a statement applies to you. I prefer to do things with others rather than my own. It depends on what that action is. I don't know what things you can do, or rather, no, there are things that I'd rather do with others, and there are things that I'd rather do on my own. It's like this is just not, it's just not. You can't just decide like and everything always. But I think I prefer to be with my own because I kind of like trust myself. I don't I trust myself not to mess it up, and if I mess it up, at least I can only blame myself and not others. So I think I'll just slightly agree. No, others rather with do things with others. I think I slightly disagree. Not definitely because I still like doing things with other people. I prefer to do things the same way over and over again. There are things that is fun to do over and over again, but there are things that I don't want to do over and over again. Depends. But doing the same thing over and over again is just annoying. It would piss you off a little bit. But obviously, it's not possible to do the same things over and over again, where it's predictable that this is gonna happen over and over again. So I think I definitely would say that I think I slightly disagree with this. I don't think I definitely disagree because there are certain things that you just want to do over and over again. But yeah, I don't know. It's just gonna be either the answer is just gonna be slightly and definitely whatever the fuck. If I try to imagine something, I find it very easy to create a picture in my mind. When I read a lot of stories and stuff, I think it's easy for me to create a picture of a certain scene if it's more specific. Sometimes if it's just vague, just doesn't matter as long as there's cool stuff. So I think I slightly agree on this one. Maybe not definitely because I don't have a huge imagination. Okay. I frequently get so strongly absorbed in one thing that I lose sight of other things. What could this one be? Like I don't even understand it. I frequently get so strongly absorbed in one thing that I lose sight of other things. Like if you so focus on one thing that you just don't. I don't think I am like that. I think I can sometimes if I have a lot of things to do, I just get so fucking which ones do I do first? And sometimes I don't forget a lot of things just because I focus on one thing. It's just that I forgot one thing to do. Like for example, you're going to other people's place, and then whatever you forgot your keys, or you forgot your one stuff, and then boom, suddenly you left a fucking molded burger. That happened to me. I left a molded burger. So I don't know. I think I only forget one thing when there's a lot of things stack each other. Not forget a lot of things because of focusing on one thing. I think I slightly disagree with this one. I often notice small sounds when others do not. I think I do. I think I do because my when I'm asking my my other families like if can you hear that, and then suddenly they just go no, no, I can't hear that. So I like just look insane. I just look insane. So I think I do. I think I slightly agree. I don't think I'm fucking I don't think I can detect the loudest noise, or maybe I could definitely agree. This is just my this is not an actual info for me. Okay, this is just what I think it is. I usually notice car numbers, plates, or similar things, but I would notice it, but I wouldn't remember a single shit. So if there's like a kid that gets kidnapped and I need to remember the plate for the car, I won't be able to help cheap. But yeah, I notice them. I can notice them. So I think I would definitely agree. It's like similar strings of information. What similar strings of information? I don't know. Other people frequently tell me that what I've said is impolite, even though I think it is polite. I don't think someone has said that because most of the time, no one says to you that it is impolite. They just call you an asshole. They just call you a dickhead. But I don't know. So I think I just slightly agree. I don't think I'm Jesus Christ, I'm not a saint that can say all the good things in life. But I think I slightly said some stuff that probably offended some people. So I think I just slightly agree with that. When I'm reading a story, I can easily imagine what the characters might look like. If it's more descriptive in a story sense, like a white-haired kid with with fucking I don't know, man. Like descriptive. It's easy for me to imagine. So I think I can definitely agree on that. I don't know. I don't know if I'm doing well, as in I don't have autism, or I already have autism by the by the choices. I won't really care if I do have one, because I think everyone's special on their own. So not just autistic people. You're special as well, even if you don't. We all have our fucking thing. Whatever. With me, she's saying a lot of bad words. That's for sure. I am fascinated by dates. What dates? Is this like the number dates? The fucking dates or dating? What is this? I think this. I'll just guess this is like dates, as in the October 5. So no, I'm not fascinated with dates. I don't like thinking about dates. So I'd slightly disagree. I don't think I definitely disagree though. In a social group, I can easily keep track of several different people's conversation. I don't. That is, well, I mean, if it's like, multiple, like, I haven't been in a social group where you're like keeping track of, more than one conversation because you just want to be in one. You don't want to be in like 10 different conversations. So I think I would just say slightly disagree because I don't think my memory is good. I find social situations easy. What kind of social situation? The social situation I don't want to is to like fucking if a police is talking to me, being like, "Yo, you're going to jail, man." It's like I know I don't want to go. I don't want to go that. I don't want to do that. So I try to not talk to people. What are social situations anyway? Like, it's so stupid, man. I think I would just slightly agree with this because there are no such thing as situation that is, but there's no such thing as social situation that is easy unless you're just casually talking with people, So I think I would just slightly agree. I tend to notice details that others do not. That I'm good at like seeing details. That I remember watching those movies where sudden cuts, and then you get to see, like, for example, a character is talking, and then like he has his arms raised like this, and then suddenly next cut he has his arm like raising like this, like he has his finger out of nowhere. It's funny. It's a funny detail you get to see in a funny clip, whatever. I don't think I'm gonna put it there though. But yeah, I think I can notice some details. Slightly agree with that. I would rather go to a library than a party. No, fuck no. I'm not gonna go to a library. It depends on what a party is. Is it a rave? Am I invited there? But if I am invited, yes, party is not that bad. Library though, libraries are boring. But it depends on what am I gonna read in the library. I don't read, so I think I'd go to a party. Slightly disagree. Just don't be a party pooper. You could just literally sit in the corner of a party or whatever. There's a lot of people. Not all people there like jumping up, doing this. I find making up stories easy. On the fly, I don't think I can, but I can make up good stories. And by stories, I mean action, lying. That's for sure. So I would just go slightly agree. I think everyone can lie, or maybe some people can't lie, but you know, definitely a majority of people lies. Maybe I'm lying to you as well. Who knows? I find myself drawn more strongly to people than to things. Than to things? It depends on who these peoples are. I don't know what things you're talking about, but drawn more strongly to people than to things. I don't get it, man. Or maybe animals or person. I don't get this question. So more strongly to people though. I just slightly agree because I don't get this question. I tend to have very strong interests which I get upset about if I can't pursue. Ugh. Well, I don't get upset about that much. If I have something like I'm interested on playing a game and suddenly I can't do it, I would just go like, it's cool. If I can't get it, then fuck it, man. Fuck it. Maybe someday I'll get to it. So and then there are other times where I'm really desperate of getting an interest that I just want to do whatever I can or do whatever it takes to do it. Or am I approaching this the wrong way? I don't know. All I'm saying is that I think I would do all I can. It depends on the interest. So I would say just slightly agree. But I think I don't get upset though. So maybe slightly disagree. I don't know. I enjoy social chit chat. Depends on enjoy. Sometimes there's certain situations where you really just want to go quiet, go quiet like that, scrolling through your phone. You don't really want to talk because you're tired, just want to sleep. And there's a situation where maybe you want to talk. So why is it like that? Why is it like I think it's because I don't fucking know. So yeah, I would just say slightly angry. When I talk, it isn't always easy for others to get a word in edgeways. What the fuck is edgeways? Edgeways is with the edge of uppermost towards the viewer. That still didn't help, so I don't know what the fuck edgeways mean. I'm guessing it's that no one can understand a word I'm saying. I don't think I'm stuttering that much. I don't think I'm stuttering that much, but I think it's because of my English now. But if I'm definitely like speaking my native tongue or mother tongue, whatever, I think I can conversate much easier and they can understand. I don't fucking know. I would just don't think of myself like I'm actually a perfect person, so I would just slightly agree. I am fascinated by numbers. No, what kind of numbers? What kind of numbers? A huge number of money. Well, I guess it doesn't really fascinate me, but it's still fascinating. What I don't know numbers like numbers of debt, numbers of how could you be fascinated by numbers? I guess this already proves that I am not autistic. I don't think I am fascinated by any number. Slightly disagree. When I'm reading a story, I find it difficult to work out the characters' intentions. I think I can see the certain characters' intentions when I'm reading a story or watching it. I think sometimes it's easy. Sometimes it has nothing to do with the story, but it's more about something to do with the way they write the shit, where you just don't know what the intention of a certain character because it's made that way. So I think I can easily work out the intention of certain characters. Slightly agree. I don't particularly enjoy fiction, reading fiction. Nah, that's no. I do enjoy reading fiction. It's fun because you can just ignore like every laws of physics, every laws of, real life because it's fiction. So I'm fine with that. Disagree. I find it hard to make new friends. Well, making new friends is not easy for everyone. No one can just go to a random guy and just go, "Hey, bro, you could make friends, but someone that's actually loyal friends would be more difficult. And no one really wants to go for a fake friend because everyone wants loyal friends. So I think this is, I would just probably go with slightly disagree. Oh no, I would slightly agree because it's kind of difficult to find actual good friends. I notice patterns in things all the time. Patterns, patterns, patterns. The only thing pattern in my life that is just like every day something bad will happen and I'll fix it. I'll find a way to fix it, which is actually annoying because I just want to relax. But that's just how life it is, bro. So yeah, definitely agree. There are patterns in life. There's no such thing. Everything in the life is always controlled by patterns, whatever the frick you want to call it. I'd rather go to a theater than a museum. When I mean theater, as in movie theaters, because yeah, I'd watch a movie and go to a museum. But it depends on what kind of museum, though. I'm not really interested in museums because I'd rather watch fucking Sonic 3 in the big screen. But Nah, I'd rather not go to any of these, but theaters is sounds, or a museum is fine enough. Or you could go to a theater. Oh, you could, yeah. Now that I look at it, like yeah, museum actually might be interesting. So I would rather go to a museum. I'd rather go to a theater than a museum. Definitely disagree. It does not upset me if my daily routine is disturbed. I don't even have a daily routine. I don't know the fuck that is. So I guess yes, it does not upset me because I don't slightly agree. It does not upset me because I don't have a daily routine. I've been filming for 17 minutes. Damn, this is really long. I frequently find that I don't know how to keep a conversation going. Certain conversation just needs to end. Okay, there are certain conversations that always ends because there's just nothing else to say. You know, that's just a reality that all of us need to accept. You cannot keep a conversation going forever. And sometimes maybe the other side, the other party doesn't want you to continue the conversation. Like, come on. You guys need to understand. So I think I would just go slightly agree. Yeah. Slightly agree because I just gave it up anyway. I find it easy to read between the lines when someone is talking to me. Yes, it is. Sometimes it's not obvious, but there's certain issues that just go like, read between the lines. So I think this is just for me, but I think I can easily tell when someone wants me to read between the lines. Slightly agree. I never definitely agree because there's certain situation where this brain is just broken. So yeah, I usually concentrate more on the whole picture rather than the small details. I thought we are already talking about that you get to recognize the small details compared to the whole picture. So I don't know the fuck you're talking about, but I think I look at the details at the same time as I look the whole picture. Sometimes you don't notice the small details, but if you notice small details, you realize it more, and then you'll be like, "Whoa, look at the small details." So I think I would just go for slightly disagree. I kind of like look at the small details, whatever the details you see it, and then you're like, oh, you like blow mind. We're already 29. Damn, we're still 20 there. It's like this is so boring. I'm not very good at remembering phone numbers. I am not. If I need to remember like phone numbers of each of my family, I won't remember it. I won't remember it. So yeah, I definitely no. Slightly agree because I can remember one phone number, but if you don't, if a phone number you don't call a lot, you will forget it. There's still more in this. I don't usually notice small changes in a situation or a person's appearance. Because I don't focus on the person's appearance. I don't care about what you look. Sometimes I don't care about what you look or what you show in a fucking public. I don't care about that. So I don't understand this one. I think I don't notice it. I don't notice it because I don't care to notice it. But I think I can notice when something is different. So I would just slightly agree. Slightly disagree because it says I don't. I know how to tell if someone listening to me is getting bored. I know you guys are fucking bored from this, so I think the answer is obvious. Definitely agree. I find it easy to do more than one thing at once. Nah, I don't think so. I don't think I can do more than one thing at once. I'd rather do one thing and then one thing and then one thing. So I'd go for slightly disagree. When I talk on the phone, I'm not sure when it's my turn to speak. Maybe it's your turn to speak when the other person is already like done with it. Or you can just interrupt her. Who knows? Her or him, of course. When I talk on the phone, I'm not sure when it's turn. I think I am sure. Whenever I talk, of course. So yes, let's go for slightly agree. No, slightly disagree. I am enjoying things spontaneously. I know it's spontaneously. Sudden impulse? Yes. I enjoy things. So, agree. I am often the last to understand the point of a joke. Like I said, it depends on the joke. Certain jokes are not obvious. So, if it's not obvious to you, obviously you're gonna be the last one to understand the joke. Because it's sometimes just inside jokes, references you're not gonna get. What? So, no, I slightly disagree with this. This is actually annoying me now. I find it easy to work out what someone is thinking or feeling just by looking at their face. What? I find it easy to work out what someone is thinking or feeling just by looking at their face? Uh, I assume so. I assume anyway. But I don't know about that. So I'd go for slightly agree. No, let's go for slightly disagree because I don't think I can fucking I can look at someone and detect negative moods. So if there is an interruption, I can switch back to what I was doing very quickly. I think I can. I think I can. So just like for someone, if I'm filming and someone interrupted me, I can just go back like simple. So I think I can definitely agree. It depends on like I should just say like it depends on what you think you're doing or something you don't want interruption. I am good at this is just the same thing. I am good at social chit chat. That's just the same thing, right? Slightly disagree. People often tell me that they keep going on and on about the same thing. I don't think I do. No one told me that, and no one calls me out on that. I don't remember anyway. So I disagree. When I was young, I used to enjoy playing games involving pretending with other children. I don't play pretend. Pretend murdering each other. Not really. So but I would enjoy it maybe as a kid, so slightly agree. I like collect information about categories of things. Yes, I definitely want to collect, categories and certain things, whatever you want to call it. This is so boring. I find it difficult to imagine what it'd be like to be with to be someone else. Imagine if I'm not me. Probably be living in a different life instead of this. But what do you want me to do? So what would be the answer for this one? Would it be like someone else? It's not that difficult, really. So slightly disagree. I like to plan any activities I participate in carefully. Of course, I do. I do. And by I like, more pa I plan, but I don't like to plan. I enjoy social occasions. Well, enjoying. Yeah, of course they're enjoyable. I find it difficult to work out people's intentions. Because sometimes, like I said, intentions are meant to be vague. You're not meant to understand them. So I think slightly disagree because there are certain intentions that are just obvious. And not everyone can understand people's intentions. New situations makes me anxious. Oh god. Depends on the situation. If it's a bad situation, yes. So I think I just slightly agree. I enjoy meeting new people. It depends on what these new people are. But new good people, yes. Slightly agree. I am a good diplomat. Slightly disagree. I am not very good at remembering people's date of birth. Yes. I am not good. I already forgot my niece and nephew's birthday. So that's cool. I remember my own birthday. But I don't remember others. So they probably hate me. I find it very easy to play games with children that involve pretending. I don't like playing games with children that involve pretending because it's just, boring. But it's pretty easy, so I'd go slightly agree. And there we go. What the fuck do I do now? Score? I got total of 21. What does that mean? What does my score mean? The EQ doesn't really offer that much insight into specific autistic traits as it only outputs a single score. Any score of 26 or greater indicate the presence of autistic traits. The higher the score, the more autistic traits you have. What? Score 32 or higher, whereas 2. So I guess I am not autistic. Score 21 and they said that more 26 you do have autism. I don't know if I have autism. It's near 21. So I don't fucking know what that means, guys. Can you guys tell me in the comments below? You guys can judge if I have autism. Watch my videos and then just judge. Just say it. I watch your video, not one part. That means you have autism and it's facts. And I'll take it as a fact. So what I'll also take a fact is you guys enjoying this video. If you guys want me to see another video, if you guys want me to see another video, I don't know. Well, I don't know how to end the video. I guess you guys can take the test. I might have to link in the description. And yeah, I'll see you guys in another video. Bye, fan. That's a fan. And you is also a fan. Yeah, if you want to be a fan or a fancy, you can go to subscribe to the description. And I'll see you guys in another video. Bye!